Of course, kids are gonna wonder about this Once-ler, and they want to know probably how it was for you to play such a mysterious character.
Well, the Once-ler starts out very normal in the movie. He's kind of a everyday guy, and then as he gets older, he makes some bad decisions and he becomes very bitter. And it was a lot of fun, but very challenging to kind of find that old Once-ler voice of an old man. And I hope the kids like it.
And of course, it takes a lot of imagination to be inside a booth and create this fantastic character that nobody have ever seen before and that we see for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you imagine it to be? Did you, of course you are in the booth. Did you figure out that you were in this land or?
Well, thankfully I had the director, Chris Renaud, there to always kind of give me some context for these characters and for the performances. And I also got to see some early artwork from the movie. I didn't see anything animated until very recently, actually, but I had a good sense of how this character should be, and it took a while to sort of find the voice of the old Once-ler, but once we locked it in, it seemed to work.
Now you're surrounded by these truffle trees.
I
Did
know.
you imagine them to be like that?
How beautiful is this? It's such a cool world. I'm just blown away by the artistic detail in this stuff. It's so cool.
Of course, being an adult, you get the environmental message, but what do you think if you could go back to very little 6 years old Ed? What do you think you would look at this film and think?
Well, I can remember 6-year-old Ed hearing this book read to me. When I was a kid, my mom used to read all of Dr. Seuss's books, and this one in particular quite a lot. So I know that as a kid, I loved this story and I loved these characters. And this movie is just an expanded, more sort of detailed and lush version of the story that I loved as a 6-year-old. So I can only hope that kids now connect with it the same way that I did.
You get to play one of your favorite instruments besides banjo, right? Even in the film, and sing.
Yep. Yeah, I played a little bit of guitar. I think there's an extended version on the soundtrack, but yeah, there's little bits and pieces, and I got to sing a bunch, so.
So that's another part of you that the kids gonna see in the Once-ler. I mean, this is a completely different market from your market. So
Right.
how do you want them to feel you or connect with you, with your character and with you as actor? Will you do more animated film?
I would love to do more animated movies. Was so fun, and I'm so proud of it. And I just hope that kids really are entertained by it. That's all I could ask. And I don't even know if a lot of kids know who I am or care, but hopefully they'll think that the Once-ler is a fun character and get some joy out of it.
And there are the message of love, courage, friendship, and environment. Which one in which category would you put them?
I think the most important message in this movie is just about responsibility, being a responsible person and not being too greedy, being aware of how your actions affect the world around you. After that, I think that the friendship between the Lorax and the Once-ler is very poignant because they fight a lot, but there is a real connection there. And then there's an adorable love story to weave in there too.